This one is 3300 Ashe. High Diamond Lobby. I haven't seen anything from it yet, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, start at the rip, playing low ground. Kind of weird. That dynamite. And you can just lost the fight already. So that's unlucky. Oh. Never mind, you're popping. Got a lucky kill on the tracer. You're having to move a lot more than you need to. Like trying to avoid their damage if you would just be playing high ground. Okay, I see it. Yeah, if you're on high ground, that would tracer kind of good too. Better angle for dynamites too. Get over the Rhine shield easier. And just better cover too, because you're not really. The only thing you have is your tanks for cover. Or if you're playing up high ground, you can. I guess main places I would be. Hang on. Turn these off. Are they still going? Oh, okay. There. Anyway. Up here's fine. Here's alright. If you want to start the game here, it's okay. It's hard to get back to your team, especially if they have a widow. Kind of get zoned out there. But I don't know. Probably start here, realize they have a widow, play back here because you don't want to challenge it. You get pressured. Come back here, even go all the way around here if you absolutely have to. You can still see the point. Fine. Yeah, then if you're getting shot at, you just hide by the wall, go back in the hallways, whatever. So just standing on the middle point, where if you get caught out, there's not really much you can do. You're just in your shot, so that's why you're hold the point, so that's good. Position could be better. Okay, now it's over. Hopefully you guys will get good spawns, then in one corner here. But no, your diva staggered, so and your mercy, yeah. Yeah, staying here is fine. To push you out, it's no big deal. Yeah, you don't want to be going in, so this is good. You got 2B back for your team. That's yeah. It's still even too risky for me. Like, how many people do you have here? Well, while you're Bobby. Are they back yet? Okay, well, I don't know. Your Mercy's still not here. And you're committing to this fight. I don't know. I would have waited. Because with streets, like, no matter what, it's pretty much just going to be 2 team fights. It doesn't really matter where the cart gets if you take this fight when the cart's here, or if even if it's all the way up here. It's still probably going to be 2 team fights. So, starting it early doesn't really matter all that much. You just got to wait for your team. You guys are committing flux too? Okay. So then you might win for using 2 ults. They don't counter with any of theirs, but I don't know. Sending Bob in like this dude isn't really going to do anything. It's just in the middle of their whole team. It's just going to get melted. So, I feel like Bob was better mid-fight than opener. Because it's more chaotic. They can't all just focus him right away. But yeah. Using 2 ults to their none, even in the 5v6, you should still win that like 80% of the time. So. Go high ground here. They have no vertical mobility except for their Ashe. So if even like if you have to back up early. Oh wait, oh, that's your diva. Even if you do good shot and are forced out, at least you're contesting it, so their Ashe can't just jump up for free. Since she's throwing dynamite in, you're trying to anyway. Once she realizes that nobody's up here, she'll probably jump up, except your diva is here, so I guess she could force it down. But, yeah. That's where I would be right now. Yeah, throwing dynamite at their shield again, go over it. Happened a couple times now. Yeah, I don't know. That was fine, I guess, but still holding low ground. Like, the main reason you want to play Ashe instead of Soldier is because of your vertical mobility, I feel like. Otherwise, I don't know who does more damage, but I just feel like Soldier would be better if you're just holding low ground. But once they turn this corner here, just go up here. You would be able to challenge the Soldier when you're fighting him easier because you can peek back. You can throw dynamites over the Rhine shield easier, or just go up over here. Yeah, you can't see people right away, but you can rotate over here. Get like a 3-man dynamite over the Rhine again. And then once they notice you're there, just run back right away. Or even if you are going to hold low ground, like, should at least be like jiggle peeking this corner or something. Like, come out, take a shot, come out, take a shot. Since with Soldier he has like consistent firing, but you have a time between each shot, so why aren't you taking cover between each one? Good focus on the bomb. Except because you're positioning, they could have taken advantage of that so easily. So, okay. So you're just standing here, back to everybody, shooting a bob. Or if they were pushed up, this would be such an easy kill. Rad's going for the Mercy. She can't really get out. But he could have easily, just as easily gone for you. Got a swing or two off before you can even like turn Coach Gun him away, or get an easy pin too. So I'm sure you're just like standing pretty much still. Let's see. Go back a little bit further. So it's 5 seconds your back was turned to the fight, just when they have sight lines on you. So, just like they didn't push that, I guess.
Bob's taking a breather.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Good, going to the high ground. Just there, Ashe. Nice. Fine with this, Bob. You guys are up 1. Kind of weird target focus there. You got people right in front of you. Like trying to go for this Ashe. Okay, yeah, at this point I'd be going here. You can see the fight a lot better. And right here. Still take just a single target if you want to, instead of peeking all three by just staying closer to that. Further back away from the edge, so not all of them can see you. You can always peek back. Here, if you're getting pressure too much, absolutely have to, you can drop back, go for heals, but I feel like it's a much better spot. And then you have a better view of what's going on with the fight. Because here you're shooting at the Ashe, like there's a brig right in front of you. Like, as Ashe, you should hardly ever be in brig swinging range in the first place, but I don't know. Also taking that duel with low ammo, I didn't notice. Yeah, it only takes 2 shots to kill the Ashe, but you have 3 shots available in your clip. You're reloading one, firing, reloading one, firing. You should die from that. Should have just tucked away to hide behind cover to reload and then take the duel, in my opinion. Yeah, so if you were high ground, you would have got killed by this pub. Even if you want to play more safe. And so you can start here before the fight starts, so you can still have your coach gun. Once they turn the corner, if you don't feel safe here, jump down, coach gun up here. If that bob's thrown in, you have cover. If you're up here, even if you're standing to the side, the bob's shooting at you, just walk in here, you have cover. But when you're down low ground, you just have so many less options. This is a ballsy res. Just go high ground. Or you got 1 second coach gun. Get out of there. Yeah, see, they get to control when they take the duel because they're on the high ground there. You had to go up to contest them. You do win it, which is good. But you wouldn't have won it if you were on the low ground, so glad you went up high there. I don't know why you dropped though. Like it's not your job to contest card. I don't know if that's what you're trying to do or what, but win this, just sit here. Why are we dropping down? You get healing, I guess, but I don't know, your mercy can fly up here. So, so if you're concerned about the soldier, because he is looking at you. Let's see. Yeah, he is trying to kill you. Just move like to this corner or something. Let the mercy fly up, then take the duel. Because even if you're right here, you can still see Ryan's Zarya Mercy, and they can't do anything to you. So you're just free damage at that point. If you drop down, then they can fuck you up. So.
I'm back in the fight.
I like to do this switch. That's just really bad for stalling. Like I don't even play Doomfist, but I'll still switch it on for stall. Nice. I saw you were going for like a diagonal punch off the payload. Messed it up. Oh, get out, get out, get out, get out. I guess you have a lot of shield, but yeah. Oh, it's got a little bit soon probably. A bit risky. And you can test last second, it's good. You could wait a little bit longer just for the Bob to leave, but it's not that big of a deal, it's just contesting. So
Ready to initiate self-destruct sequence.
Score
not bad so far, like you're hitting a lot of your shots, it's just
3.
positioning,
Sides.
in my opinion.
Initiating match. Ready for battle. Ready for battle. 5,
Small thing, but just go high ground here to scout, see what they have.
1. Attackers incoming.
Schaden verstärkt.
Defend objective.
Monkey's going in deep already,
Armed
kinda weird. And so for pin up top, you hear him, should know he's there. Nice. Yeah, just face tanking this, I don't know what you're doing there. So you get the kill no more and you want to push in. Alright, that's fine. Where are your tanks? Way back here. You need to wait for them even if they're being slow. Just chilly. The Ryan is here, he's backing up though. So I'll probably be right here, trying to just burn the Ryan shield a bit. You have a pick, so you should win this fight if you just take your time. Don't mess it up. And then once he does back up here, you can just take a peek this corner. Shots instead of just face tanking all the damage. Yeah, just standing in the middle. Everything.
My teleporter is on.
So they get the res off and you die, and then they just win the fight off that. Yeah, another small thing. So, just, I don't know, jiggle peeking on Ashe is so good. It's like, when I'm playing Bastion, right, I don't set up right here where you're standing. I was going to set up somewhere in this area. I'd be like right here, at the corner, or like right here. Because you only need to see one person. You only shoot at one at a time. Like, you don't need to be able to see everybody. How do I explain this? Okay, so you're going to be shooting at one person, like no matter what, right? You don't want them to be able to have all 6 of their people shooting at you while you're trying to shoot one person. You want to be able to see one person, shoot that one person, and they're the only person that can shoot back at you. But if you're standing right here, the Hanzo can see you, the soldier. Let's see. Zarya, if she came out, they could all be shooting at you. Sorry, I just got a message. I don't know, it's kind of hard, it's hard concept to explain, I guess, but like, you'll just be taking less damage while you're shooting at the people you want to. So holding walls, you should know this as a Reinhardt player. Like holding walls and holding corners is very valuable. Like you'll take a lot less damage doing that. So even if you aren't jiggle peeking, just holding the corner, so you're only looking at the single person you're shooting at. Just take less damage that way. Backline. Interesting. Yeah, they probably go fall if there's enough transport. Yeah, I think I'm just playing overhead. Could be up top right here.
My ultimate is almost ready.
That's really only the only problem I'm seeing, to be honest, is just positioning stuff. Let's see how you use Bob here.
Don't mess.
Yeah, because you're hitting shots. Like, look at this.
Nice shot. Somebody get me some healing.
Oh, lost. Gotta chase it, that's fine.
I'm not afraid to give that ultimate.
I would Bob this, to be honest. Like, yeah, there you go. It's worth those staggers. It's unlucky that it ran into the Hanzo there, but could have snuck it in. Let's see.
I'm not afraid to give that ultimate.
Like right there. Throw it back at this corner. Then the Mercy has like nowhere to go. She could maybe retreat back here and get pine cover time, but she goes back this way, she's just dead. I wouldn't throw it like directly at the person in this case, but yeah, if the Hanzo and Mercy both die here, then the card's gonna be pretty far up before they take their fight. They might not even get 2 fights at that point. The Ryan, dude, this Ryan is something else. But the Ryan's behind you, he's probably gonna get staggered. They're gonna have to wait for these two to come back. Like they're just gonna stagger all the way. It's good just committing onto these kills. Your team would have pushed up with you, you probably wouldn't even need Bob, but yeah, I do like the aggression here, but again, you're just kind of face tanking because your tanks aren't with you. You know, I wish they were. I don't know if you're calming, telling them to come up with it. Yeah, they're just pushing cart. No, dude. Kind of weird. But if you want to take this fight, I'd probably just come up here. That way you can jiggle peek again instead of just face tanking damage. If your tanks aren't there, then you can at least use this for cover, because over here, I guess he's still the corner for cover. I'm not really sure how much you were using it. Oops. Oh, you do go this way. Hang on, let me go back a bit. Okay, yeah, you're not at the corner, you're just... Especially now. Switch getting in there is super risky. If you're gonna play, you just play the corner. There's the Ryan. What is your Sigma shield doing all the way back here? Yeah. This is odd. Sorry, pushing into Killy. Diamonds is strange.
Letting that stand.
Shouldn't be taking this fight till we go for teams here. Let's see.
Letting that stand.
So we take TP to go in. And where's the rest of our team? We're still dead. You're D.Va and your Mercy. So you're not gonna have much cover. Just standing out in the open here. Just trying to hide behind a Roadhog. So fine if you wanted to go up top again, high ground. Because if once you realize, oh crap, they're pushing us, because there's only 3 of us here, you can just stand right here, and you're fine. The only one that could come after you is the Hanzo. So. Shooting dynamite a bit too early there too. I was trying to get over the Ryan shield. Yeah, just don't fight this. It's not worth. Don't want to keep staggering. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's risky. Just have your Mercy gun with you. I don't know if you're using a weapon or not, but like, just say, hey, come block me for a second, I'm gonna push this soldier, and then it's 2v1. She'll win that, like, 90% of the time. I just feel like if you're taking an even fight in that instance, it's a mistake. Yeah, this pop was fine. Good holding around here. Reload behind cover.
Point me in the right
Just
direction.
remains hiding again. Another thing with dynamite, yeah, it was good that you shot it there, since it hit so many. You don't always have to shoot it. Like, you even threw one here before the Ryan pinned down. You just like throw it at their feet. Since this Zarya is so far pushed up, just like throw it at this corner or something. I'm gonna zone them back a little bit because they're just not gonna want to take needless damage. Just leave it sitting there for a few seconds. So. They don't push in. Kill through Zarya. Yeah, that's still good down when you hit like 3 or something with it. Are you reloading during that? You should always be reloading behind cover. Shooting. Okay, we're trying to shoot. Earlier you were reloading in the open though. Probably a small thing just to be more efficient. Take less damage. Face tanking again. Your high ground you want to grab. But you guys would have lost anyway because it's grab dragons and it wasn't eaten, so even if you did survive that, it doesn't really matter, but you know, sometime maybe it would matter. Still right behind you. Okay. Should have been able to hear us.
Do something.
I'm fine with that Bob too. Like it was a fight you were winning that was starting to go south, so just using that to help clean up is alright.
Don't mess with
Looking for the high ground here, good. Yeah, just stay here the rest of the time. Get dynamite. Nice. At least the coach gun so I can't go back up. Gotta put the whole ground for a bit.
Heroes never die. I get the idea.
30 seconds.
Again, so you're just taking needless risks. So, let's see.
Heroes never die. I get the idea.
And right now. Let's see how long this takes. 30 seconds left.
30 seconds.
Got to 7 shots. You probably won't even get to a full clip, but I don't know, you're spending that time reloading, just standing out in the middle. Like it's so risky. Please, if you're gonna be low ground, just hold a corner. This is bad. You have nowhere to go. Yeah, because you weren't able to cover in time because you're too far in the middle. That's why you died to that bomb.
Victory.
So yeah, honestly, disposition that'll help you climb the masters easily. I'd say you hold high grounds more often, hold corners more. With bobs, if you use them in the middle of fights, like if it's both teams have lost a player or something, that's a good time to bob. If their Ryan shield is low or completely gone, that's fine. Normally I try and throw it like into the back line so they all have to turn for it. Like what happened with you when you were turning for their bob, just to get the attention pulled away. Everybody's looking like all the way backwards, and your team can push up onto them. Yeah, I don't know. Other than that, you're hitting your shots surprisingly well for Switch. So I think if you keep that up, just change a couple of things, you'll climb pretty far in DPS. So